theme parks.
That's probably part of the reason.
I'm sure it is. They're like, well, we can do a video game too. It's like you guys had Kingdom Hearts. Why didn't you do anything with Kingdom Hearts in the States? I never understood that.
So I bought.
You know why they don't want to do anything with Kingdom Hearts other than the Japanese. It's because they know conventionally, they know for a fact that if they have to bring the Japanese in, it hurts their bottom line. Think about it. If they bring Kingdom Hearts into the zeitgeist and into the whole Fortnite situation, it's gonna throw a monkey wrench in everything. Because Sora, Riku, Kairi, all these people are conventionally good looking. Think about it. Every character in Kingdom Hearts is not ugly. Every character in Final Fantasy isn't ugly.
Factuals.
Right? And because they're not conventionally ugly, and they're pretty much perfect in the face, and they appeal to kids and the demographic of today, they have to make they can't sell you a Winnie the Pooh when the Sora is right next to them, right? Sora will, I'm telling you, the Sora doll, the Sora skin will sell more than the Winnie the Pooh skin. I'm telling you. Because when you look at Winnie the Pooh, you don't want to be running around like Winnie the Pooh. You want to run like Sora in clown shoes. Let's just call it for what it is, right? Because anime has that pull. It has that.
Sora will skyrocket.
Yeah, like think of it. Like anime has that conventional pull that everyone wants anime because anime is conventionally good looking in all specs, from animation to characters' looks to their hair to their personalities, right? They're put because if you stop and think about it, every Kingdom Hearts character and Final Fantasy character is conventionally straight. Think about it. Don't stop and think about it. Majority of them are not of the pride flag, so it hurts their bottom line about the whole inclusion thing, but they can't talk crazy about them because they're Asian. So instead of getting a backlash from the Asian community because they'll look like they're bad people by attacking a minority, they'll just totally pretend they don't exist. See how that works? Because if Sora and them was white, they would, not only that they'll use them, that they'll completely just change them completely. But because it's under the Japanese moniker, they can't touch them. This is why people freaked the hell out when Sora came to Smash, and in a good way too, because Smash is conventionally made by the Japanese, so it just makes total sense on that behalf, right? And besides, people was asking for Sora, Goku, and all these other different characters because once they started putting Final Fantasy characters in Smash and Street Fighter characters, it was kind of made sense, but because remember, you want to appeal to the hardcore demographic of Smash, but you also want kids to ultimately buy this game, because what Nintendo's looking for is kids, right? They want kids to buy. They want that demographic of young kids to be their older adults later on to be conventionally buying. So if you take something like Kingdom Hearts that is Japanese, colorful, right? Colorful, and has a tight gameplay, it would make total sense to bring someone like Sora into like Smash. Play as any character like Link in the air, all that flipping and stuff. It feel like it fits just right with the idea of like Sora with his aerial attacks, right? So it makes total sense. That's why people freaked out when they saw Sora. And to even push matters even more, Kingdom Hearts actually transcended Disney. Think about it. Sora and friends, anyone that is not under the Disney
factuals,
under the Disney moniker, because remember, people got into Kingdom Hearts because of the Disney moniker, but because the game is complex and how the game is constructed and how characters interact, you see more Kingdom Hearts characters, as in Sora and Friends, and Final Fantasy characters more than the actual Disney characters. The Disney characters was just a backdrop when that was the actually selling point at the very beginning back in 2002. But when the game got beyond what it was, this complex story narrative, it's not Disney anymore. It's Disney characters in a Final Fantasy game. Think about it. The selling point in 2002 was because there was Disney characters in an anime game. So people bought the game to play it next to a Hercules, a Tarzan, and a Aladdin. But when the game got so complex
Says
with the
preach.
other characters, with Roxas and then Axel and then Terra and all these other characters that all interact with each other inside the world of Disney. It's not Disney characters anymore. They're just a backdrop for the characters to interact with the actual real characters. They're just a backdrop for why they're in this world. That's it. It never... Once Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, you didn't even care about Hercules. You didn't care about that. Because I think in Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, what was the selling point is what combos can I do with what character I'm with. Right? So like I think one of the coolest moves you can do in Kingdom Hearts 2 is in the Hercules world when you are helping what's his face get out of hell. I forgot his name. The one who puts his hand in his shirt with the sword from Final Fantasy. He wears glasses. I forgot his name. But he does this cool move where you push your keyblade to his blade, and it does this spinning move. It does this spinning move, right? That turns like in this giant tornado. Right? And that right there transcends Disney because they're not doing a move that you recognize in Disney.
Sickest move. No cap.
I'm saying like they're not doing a move that was not made from Disney. They did a move that was made from Japanese from the Final Fantasy crew to make that look awesome. It's like when you play a Naruto game or like any Xenoverse clone, right? All Xenoverse moves are just literally moves from characters that you know, right? You don't have any like original moves per se in Xenoverse or Shinobi Strikers. They're just moves from previous characters. So it's stuck in that idea of this is just a Naruto game. This is just a Dragon Ball Z game. It's just not Goku you're playing as. You're just using Kamehameha based on Goku, right? So it's still latched to that. But once you have someone like Sora, Riku, Kairi, and then you have Squall from Final Fantasy, and then Cloud and them doing their own signature moves that people either don't recognize, don't know, or just literally just like knowing of characters by name, and they're just doing these cool moves. You don't care about what Hercules is doing, right? You don't care. Oh, she's in the back. You don't care about what Hercules is doing. You don't care what Aladdin's moves are, especially when their moves are generic. They don't do anything other, right? And they put you in the forefront when you're doing anything. When you do a summon, when you do a combo, you're front and center, right? So, like for instance, like Stitch in I think Kingdom Hearts 2, when you summon Stitch, most of it is just you doing most of the work. Stitch is just in the background doing whatever it is doing for the time being of the gauge limit, right? So that's why they will not put someone like Sora, Riku, Kairi, Axel, or any Final Fantasy character onto the front page because they know they can't sell those characters because it breaks their bottom line of the equity and inclusion problem. Because if they ever say, oh, this is problematic, you're attacking Asians by default. So they look like a terrible person, so they won't touch them. So by default, their inclusion and diversity nonsense shoots them in the foot if they uses Sora, Riku's, Kairi, or any of these characters at all, bar none. It has to fit in the context. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
Says no cappity bappity. On God.
When you think of it, this is why when you become an adult, you have to look at things more objectively instead of just saying, oh, they're just being X, Y, and Z. If you look at things objectively, it starts making sense. It starts making sense. Why do you think, like, this is why I'm saying, this is why I made the statement, if they start using the black Ariel, if they use the white Ariel as a skin in Fortnite, then they are disingenuous as hell because they try to push the black Ariel to everyone and say this is a definitive version, right? So if they use the white classic Ariel, you are disingenuous as hell and no one takes you serious, right? Compared to the black one that you try to push on everyone that no one wanted in the first place. They will not touch Sora or Riku with a 10-foot pole. They will not do it. You have to look at this in a business sense. They won't do it. It affects their bottom line and makes them look like hypocrites. The only reason... Hold on. We're playing the opposite method and approach I'm involved with. Oh, that's cool, Darth. That's cool. So like to really get what you want out of this, ultimately you just if they were to use Kingdom Hearts characters, it's because they have no other choice and they're desperate for money. Because they know that's their actual trump card, which they can't touch. It's like a domain expansion that they can't pull out. That's really what that is. Sora, Riku, Kairi.
Says next thing you know, they do it next season.
Yeah, like Sora, Riku, Kairi, all these characters, all Kingdom Hearts characters. They can't use Final Fantasy characters because obviously they can't. But I'm pretty sure Square Enix and Disney has shareable custody of both of them on those Kingdom Hearts. From anything that is not Final Fantasy based, they have total rule on those characters in some way. They can share amongst them without no problem, right? And the proof that Sora has more pull than even Disney characters is perfect.
Says Loki running around as Cloud would be Bonquavius.
It would be awesome. Like we already have, like Fortnite already has Master Chief. They have Kratos. They have they have Rick and Morty. They have Street Fighter. I think they have
Says
Gojo.
imagine Cecil.
Yeah, just imagine that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like think of it in that sense. If you think of it in that sense, you're like, it makes sense. But because it's Disney, it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah. So like it's funny. It's a funny thing. It's a domain expansion. Oh, not domain expansion, but it's like a Bonkai they have that they can't use. Yeah, they're tired of it, but like they have, but the problem is that they have to tail to the idea of equity and inclusion, because if they don't do it, they don't get investors. Because what investors are looking at a graph, because how DEI works is that if your company, the tell that your company is profitable, right? They have to look at your score. This social credit score, kind of this social score of how diverse you are. The higher your diverse number is, the more you get investments. That's how it works. So if you're pushing just like traditional values, your score will be like a 3. But if you're pushing modern audience that people hate type stuff values, you're going to be like a 93. You see how that works? But what's ironic in this is the higher your investment, the more your profits are going to stumble. Yeah, it is a bane. It is a bane nonetheless. Like honestly, if that's how sad it is, because the ironic thing is you're getting more money, but you're not making a profit. See how stupid this is? You're making more money, but you're not making a profit, because what you're doing, you're alienating your original.
Did you disable the Twitch voice teach?
The Twitch voice? No. Why? The Twitch voice is the robotic one, not the Rocket Raccoon one. But yeah,
Thank you, user, for following.
You're enabling.
Says we can't hear it or any other one.
You can't hear it? Really?
Says I only hear the rocket. Says what's your favorite food and why?
My favorite food. Okay, that's a hard one. I think if I have to pick a favorite food right now, I think it would be between pizza or my number one is Chinese glazed chicken. I think it was Chinese glaze. Is that what it was? Chinese glazed chicken? General Toss glazed chicken. I think that was called. And my third one is egg roll. I love egg rolls. Egg rolls is amazing. I can eat egg rolls all day. Egg roll. I can eat that shit all day. Let me fix the thing real quick. Hold on. So the restream voice is acting weird.
Says chef's kiss on the General Tso chicken, no cappity bappity.
Yeah, that's
Says okay, thank you for answering my question, and I love what you're doing.
No
it looks
problem.
really good.
Thank you. We're gonna finish this tonight. I'm dead serious. I'm not getting off till this thing is done because this has been prolonged too long. But yeah, that's ultimately what that is when you stop and think about it. It's a DEI is the bane of everything. Like it ruins movies. ESG ruins everything. It ruins movies. It ruins franchises. It literally ruins everything it touches. This is why Sweet Baby Inc. exists because ESG exists because ESG
Says
exists.
how long do you think it's going to take you to finish it?
Not long, because since I have to copy and paste, this is why I put so much work on this one, because I just copy and paste and put it over here. So there's no loss on. So this is actually done, believe it or not. This is done. This is actually done too. Now I just gotta do this one. And then just copy and paste and put it on this one. And then we're done. And then we are officially done with this and this. And the last and final thing we have to do is just draw the character in her full glory, like from a full body perspective type thing, and then that's it. That's the everything. So she gets a front, back, a character visual, and then we just redraw the character per se. Now, I know the face doesn't really match that of this one, but take this as it's a model sheet. So what's ultimately what it's supposed to do.
Says majestic.
I know. I've been wanting that for the longest while. For the longest while. You have no idea how much I want that to happen. Like a lot of people say, why would you want that to happen? Because it will fix everything. Especially this whole subscription-based live service thing. We all know everyone hates live service. There's not a single person who likes live service. If we did things like the old ways, things will be a lot better off, and the quality of work will be a lot better. Like, okay, so let's take Baldur's Gate, for example, right? Baldur's Gate, I haven't played the game, but I heard good things about it on the fact that it's made pretty traditionally, like in the early 2000s, early 2010s or so, the way it was constructed. It didn't have the idea of like a live service in mind. It was a game you get and that's it. And it was a good game, as people say. I never played the game.
Says everything gotta be connected online for some reason.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's there because just in case they made a mistake, they can always make a change.
Says it bright or close right.
It's annoying as hell. No one wants to deal with that anymore. Oh yeah, and that too. That was the same thing what happened to Sushi Squad. Let's not say the name here, because when you say the name, they get mad. With Sushi Squad, right? So, I'm taking this word.
Says
from
hello.
So like that's what happens when you have live service. You know you're gonna pretty much fail because majority of most live service don't last long, more than like 6 months or less. Even if it's
Says
backed,
hi Beansky.
that's why even when it's backed by a good publisher or what case may be, that's not good
Says
enough.
it beanbag hi bean.
Because they're so similar and all the same, it just seems pointless to even get them, right? Like look at the Overwatch shop. Look at PUBG. Look at Fortnite. They all look exactly the same template,
Says
same
hi
everything.
Bry.
Same everything. It makes no difference. You know what I'm saying? So it just deters you for even trying to even be part of. And then if you're an old head like I am, you don't care for this. I don't care for live service at all. I'm not there for the most latest whatever, the latest skin. I don't care for those things. I don't even care for events. Don't get me wrong. If there's like an anime event that's happening and it's free, I'll take part of it. If I have to cost me anything, I ain't touching that. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. So I'm always I'm the people who don't suffer from the idea of FOMO. For those who don't know what FOMO means, if you don't know what that abbreviation or that acronym means, it's a psychology term in the business world meaning
Says
fear.
he'll do anything for a honey bun.
Do anything.
Says it beanbag anything is BONQUAVIOUSSS.
The term is called FOMO, so it's FOMO, so it means fear of missing out. I have no fear of missing out of anything. So that's why people like Overwatch would fail, because if there was more people like me, or if there was more people who was not putting money into
says it beanbag no cappity bappity
buying their skins, they will be out of business. They will have to do things the traditional way.
Says on God.
This is why I don't
says
like
it Reggie
the
Pods
skins.
Braille spelled it out. Says it Brightra close anything.
Yes. I'm waiting for that day too. I'm dead serious. I'm waiting for that day too. Silly car.
Says it beanbag I was just boo to say that. Straight Bonquavius no Cappington. Says it Reggie Pods HIHIIBTW I hope you're good.
Yep. This is why this is why I'm on this fence where I don't think I will play a game as popular. It was made by Westerners. It was made by Easterners. I probably might play it more often. So this is why I'm kind of in this weird, like, if I'm gonna buy a Western game.
I Beansky. I said hi before, but you missed it. I hope you are a swell.
I think
says it Reggie Pods PFFFTOK.
I honestly believe if I were to buy a Western game right now, it has to be an indie title. I think where AAA fails, indies pick up the slack. Honestly, we need to support our indie devs more often. I honestly believe that.
Beanbag right.
If you want to fix the gaming industry,
says it Reggie Pods for some reason the live stopped, so I had to get out and back and but him well.
Either a crash needs to happen, or we need to support more of our indie studios, more indie studios. I think AAA has been extremely lacking in quality and overall storytelling.
Says it beanbag on. Gotcha. Glad you're well.
And in game creation, that I think indie titles really pick up the slack for this problem. So if I were to play a game right now, other than the games I already have, I would play an indie title. I don't think I'll buy the latest Western game, because there's always going to be some type of live service. It's very rare they make a good game that's single player anymore. It's very rare. I think Baldur's Gate is the last game, I think it's a single player game. I don't think it's multiplayer like that. Let me see here. Sorry about that.
Says honey buns are my sin.
Oh. But I think that's where the part is in our indie devs. We need to support them more often. To be honest right now, if I had the choice to go to a AAA studio and a indie, I think I would work with the indie first just to see how it's like. Oh yeah, I understand that. That's also a big issue. That is a big problem. No, it's true. It's ultimately true, but it is what it is. But let's stay off that topic because I don't want to piss off TikTok again. But it is true. And everyone's on. I think it's not just in the gaming; it's also movies and everything else. it's like a
Says,
big
oh,
hostage
I can hear
situation.
the other chats read lot.
So.
Says out. Says can't.
So, like, you can't hear it. Okay, let me see. I don't know why you can't hear it. That's weird.
Says I can't hear it be read out loud. Says it beanbag same.
That's weird.
Says that's what I was saying.
I think I fixed it. So, like, ultimately, just to answer this question, the reason
Says I almost at the gym today.
The reason why they won't touch Kingdom Hearts and put it in Fortnite is because it will destroy Disney's bottom line.
Says it Reggie Pods are. Says it beanbag how you do that.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, if Disney didn't go down this woke ride, they would have used Sora and they would have. I'm not gonna lie to you, if they didn't go down this whole DEI nonsense, ESG nonsense, I'm telling you, you will see Sora and Riku in more projects. They will make it their mission. I'm pretty sure if Disney didn't go down this woke route, they would have probably used a bunch of Kingdom Hearts characters more often than so. Not Final Fantasy, but like they'll have like mascots. They would have
tell him teach.
They would have
we need you on the Disney management team.
Bro, they would have a Disney. I'm telling you now.
My trainer had me work hard to the point where I almost threw up.
Bro, I'm telling you right now. If they wanted to really show how much Kingdom Hearts is strong, you can literally make a gummy ship interactive
Says
section.
Says it beanbag proud of you.
In the section in
Says
the
it beanbag dang.
In the Walt Disney not resort, the rides and stuff. So you know how they have Epcot? They could have had the gummy like a gummy, you know, the gummy ship thing as a thing on its own.
Says Disney is coming out with Mona to handle live action.
Yeah, Moana 2 is coming out.
Says it Reggie Pods, thank you.
There's a trailer right now. I don't know. I don't think it's live action. I don't think this one's live action. They may have the Moana 2 come out and then have the live action come after.
Says that Brightriclo Sicker, it was crazy.
Which is really weird. But like I'm telling you, if they had a gummy ship, because
says I miss the gummy ships brew.
They like think about it. Like it would be a perfect segment for anyone who wants to be in Kingdom Hearts or those who don't know. Because if you have the gummy ship thing, what it'll do is it will
says no, they're coming out with it after the teaser trailer is out.
Oh, because I saw the teaser trailer just yesterday of Moana. Because if you type in Moana 2, they have it up right now on the Disney thing. But like, what's funny is that let me delete this. I don't need this here anymore. What's funny is that why is there two of them? That's weird. Anyway, what's funny is that if they had the gummy ship thing, like Epcot and Disney in the Disney at Disney World, they could have used as a segment for other people to make their little gummy ships.
Live action is coming out next year.
And send it to like other Disney worlds and stuff. So it still segments back into the Disney ecosystem. But because it's anime and they're all technically all straight at some point, all of them, which is perceived in this sense, they won't do it. And it's anime, so like it's going to destroy their bottom line, because what's going to happen is most kids are not going to go to see Mickey. Most kids are not going to go see Pluto. They don't want to see Winnie the Pooh.
Beanbag, we gonna have live action Mona before GTA 6. Bonquavius.
So what's going to happen is ultimately all the kids who are into Naruto, Dragon Ball, even young kids.
Says teacher never responded to my text.
What text? What are you talking about?
Says it Regipods, unfortunately.
Oh, I never got to see it. I didn't get to see it. I'll look at it in a bit.
Says you asked me with today, and I asked why.
Oh, I'll tell you that a little bit later. I'll talk to you about that a little bit later. What the hell? Wait. But yeah. So Sora and like honestly, Kingdom Hearts characters are gonna be seen as like the Kingdom Hearts characters are gonna be treated like Vic Mignogna pretty much. They're great actors, but they won't be used because of very obvious reasons. Like I said, it's like a domain expansion or a Bankai that they won't use because it hurts their bottom line, so they're not gonna touch it. Because using Kingdom Hearts characters will bottom line more than it would.
Says we need Artextric in Fort. No cappity bappity.
Yeah, shit. Imagine me getting a skin. That would have been funny. Like a little chibi running around. That would be funny as hell. My hitbox would be so small.
So I bought a couple Keyblades.
Says Imaginee.
Last week.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Says
bro.
that'd be sick.
We've mentioned before.
Bro. Imagine that. They can sell like Kingdom Hearts is a walking machine of merchandise. Think about it. The clothes, Sora's clothes, Riku's
Says
clothes, Kairi's clothes,
skin.
Right? The
Says or a backpack.
Like a Destiny Island papu fruit, right? As like a backpack, right?
Says it brighter close on GAWDDD.
And then there's so many different like Kingdom Hearts keys, right? And then you can have a section where in the Gummy Ship area or the Kingdom Hearts area at the Disney World, you can make your own Keyblade. Just like how Star Wars, you can make your own lightsaber. You know how that works? You see how that works? Like, Disney is ignoring something that they can make a lot of money off, but they ignore it because it hurts their ESG scores. Think about it. You can sell a bunch of Keyblades. Kids will run around with Keyblades. There's a TikTok right now of a dude dressed like Sora and goes walking around in Disney World pretending like he's in Traverse Town. It got like 2.3 million views. I think it was 2.4 million views. Right?
Says what's S score.
Or like or
says build a Keyblade.
Or even like think about this. They could have sections, right? They could have the Gummy Ship section. They could have the what do you call it? They could have a Traverse Town, Hollow Mansion, right? The Hollow Mansion world in Disney World, different sections of the video game, right? This will counteract
says that brighter close would be so far, not gonna lie.
And then this
says live is still going.
It would make it, yeah, the live's still going. So like the point is, and that is like make this make sense. Jigglypuff, let's go. So like given Universal is about to launch their
if
big...
Fortnite was smart, they would allow us to make custom avatars that looks like we do, or a custom avatar in general.
Says hey, what's S score?
They would, but I see why they won't.
Whoa!
There's a reason why I see why they won't, and this is why Overwatch won't do this. There's a reason why they don't let you do this in Overwatch, and there's a reason why they won't let you do this in Fortnite. The reason why they won't let you make a custom character...
Says Waller, the voice started working randomly low.
The reason why they won't let you use a custom character is because it kills their bottom line of skins. Right? Because why would I let you make your own skin of different characters or different mishmash of different characters? Then you just made a whole new skin without us doing anything. We can't sell that skin to you.
Good job.
Because if we can have an overall skin that's an avatar that's just taking other things from other avatars, then there's no point of us making any new skins for the ones that are not brand related. You see how that works? So if we have a bunch of if you can get a Kratos skin.
What the dog doing?
Not a Kratos skin. If you get like a Kratos marking skin, you won't play as Kratos.
Bruh.
Right? Because if you have a Kratos skin with the tattoo over your character's face, and you have a Gojo hairstyle, and you're wearing like Naruto shirts, and you're wearing What?
Like Jack Skellington and
Yes.
They're owned by Disney?
Yes.
Rawr! I'm a dinosaur!
Oh, wait, they don't own Disney. They own that.
Chrissy, Chrissy.
Yeah.
I played Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I know I played Kingdom
Says
Hearts. But
Chrissy.
I didn't think it was a part of Disney.
Yes. Everything that you saw in Kingdom Hearts was owned by Disney.
Says hi, Chrissy.
The only thing that Disney is
Says
sharing
law.
amongst Square Enix is Final Fantasy characters and the Kingdom Hearts characters.
Okay. Well,
That's it.
Says hi, Chrissy.
Everyone says hi, Creaky.
Says hi, Artextric.
Say hello, sisters.
I'm confused.
I'm confused.
I'm confused. I'm confused.
Making shop. I would love that.
Yeah, so this is why they won't let you make your own
Says LMAO.
your own character. There's no reason for them to do it because they can't sell nothing to you. Because if you can take different like aspects, like if you get Gojo's hair with Kratos' tattoos,
Says
and you're
double
wearing
emojis. No cappity bappity.
you're wearing like Master Chief's pants or like his legs with I don't know LeBron James shoes. You know what I'm saying? With Ariana top, Ariana Grande's top. There's no reason for you to sell these characters to you because you can just put them on whenever you want. Whoa!
Says this one's my fav.
So yeah, that's why they won't let you have a custom-made character because it kills their bottom line. Because this is why Xenoverse does well because they're not selling you characters. They're selling you powers.
Says Ford did one character in a season that you could make your own of, but that was it.
You know, I ran into a Fortnite toy.
Yeah, I just talked about this. I even said this today. I was like, this Fortnite
I was
toys.
looking at Fortnite and like I was in the what you call it store, the discount store, right?
It's funny you break this up. We was just talking about that. We was just talking about that more like
It was
30 minutes ago.
Taskmaster, but you can take his body apart and build it with other characters,
Yeah.
which is kind of
Says it was so limited though.
That's why,
Bruh.
because if they made it too diverse, they can't sell you nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. This is why in Xenoverse and Shinobi Strikers, right? Or like let's just say Smash lets you use Wii characters, right? Or Mii characters, I mean. And
Says Snikers.
like if you use Wii characters, they're very limited in what they can do. They can't do everything. They're just a regular brawler, right?
Oh, brawler,
So you can't put like certain things into that brawler because it's going to hurt the bottom line of why you would play Link when you can play your brawler.
Says Teach, would you change the voice for this one?
For what?
Says Cappity Bappity Slappity Rappity Mackety Nappity Lappity.
Teach, would you change?
Says more like hey or what the heck.
That looks painful.
It does.
More like, hey, what the heck? Which one is that you're referring to?
Says Matches. Says Brawler Swordsman and Gunner, I think.
Yeah, they won't let you use all their powers if they even let you.
I'm a dinosaur!
Oh, I'm the dinosaur one? Let me see. I can change that. What does that smell on you?
What?
It must be the shampoo you're using or something.
It smells weird.
Yeah, it smells like rubber or something.
Oh, here.
Why does it smell like that?
Says it's cute but doesn't match.
So. Hold on. There we go.
Says Statches, Latches, Patches, Catches, Hatchet.
We're actually at the end of this. We're nearly about to finish up. I want to finish this today. I'm not doing this tomorrow. Well, I'll be doing you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna finish everything off here. This will be the
Says
final.
the dinosaur one
off.
kinda sounds like Chrissy if she yelled at LOL.
Chrissy, say you're a dinosaur.
Rawr, I'm a dinosaur.
Close enough. But
Says it Reggie Pods, yes lol.
let me see here. I'm a dinosaur.
Why? I'm a dinosaur. It's time for me to
Want to bet?
Says definitely does now.
Please ask her.
Rawr! I'm a dinosaur!
Okay. When they're done.
Says swear.
I'll change it. Hold on. But yeah, that's why
Says
they won't.
how I hear it.
This is why they won't.
Says she made that voice line.
If Fortnite was smart, they would allow us to make. Okay, there we go. They want to sell to you, so they won't do it. And it'll
Says
be extremely
checked.
limited.
Says this beans persona.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
So I bought Kyrie's Keyblade. She was so excited.
I know, she was. That's how dorky we are, by the way.
No, but that. Do you know what's funny? In Disney Japan, they sell Kingdom Hearts stuff.
Whoa!
They sell Kingdom Hearts stuff in Japan. They don't do this in the West. Because the West knows if they did this, people will not flock to any of the Disney characters that you originally are here for. They'll go for Sora, Riku, and Kairi, and more.
Says
You hear what
really?
they just said? She said, I got a Kairi's Keyblade. And Kairi's the most useless character. She is almost there with Sakura. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Honestly.
Says that's Bonquavius.
She just said this. And then in Japan, there is a Kingdom Hearts hotel. There is a Kingdom Hearts hotel right now. I think Aki Dearest did this very video on this very thing. There is a Kingdom Hearts hotel right now where you can actually
Says
open.
dang teach law.
You can open like
Says what?
a treasure chest with your fake keyblade that
Says
opens the
Jack
treasure chest
with
with the magnet inside it. You tap it twice and it opens it.
Oh, like in Great Wolf?
Yeah, but it's in Kingdom Hearts. It's
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. It's in Japan.
Cool.
Aki Dearest did the video.
Says
on
in
this.
going to Japan. Stop playing.
You see that? Like, you see how you just hearing that sounds amazing? Imagine they had a Kingdom Hearts hotel in here in Disney World. They won't do it. They won't do it.
Says at Reggie Podswe.
They won't do it. Disney knows that they have something on. They're sitting on something, especially on the West. They're sitting on something they can
Says
literally
there's
make
a
a lot of money off
Pokemon
of.
hotel. That's the one she did.
She did that one, and there's a
Says
Kingdom
at
Hearts one.
Brightriclose, let's go. We injury.
I think there's also a Kingdom
Says
Hearts
at Reggie
cafe.
Pods. Yes, that's my persona.
You're so dorky. You don't
We used
understand.
to love Disney.
Oh
Hey,
my gosh, I
did
still
that
love
one.
Disney.
Yeah,
in
she
some
did Kingdom Hearts and
aspects.
Pokemon.
And I want them. Feel like you want them to fail. No, I
No,
want
I
them to
don't.
be better. I want them to be back to what they were. I want them to be focused on. Okay, like for example, Bob Iger got questioned about the movies and the box office failures.
Says it beanbag.
I find wrong with Disney. He's like, well, we had a couple ones that did good, like Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Avatar that was the year before. But then he's talking about moving forward. We're gonna be things that we.
And then you know what makes Kingdom
Says
Hearts
that's
even
me
more.
as I was an anim character, lol.
Do you know what makes Kingdom Hearts even more of a beast than what Disney is actually sitting on? Where Wish failed at, the Kingdom Hearts could have fixed. You know the latest Disney movie called Wish that was supposed to be technically a connection compared to every Disney franchise, which was a total bombshell for the anniversary. If they really cared, they would have did the anniversary with Sora and Sora as a vehicle to connect every Disney character as like that. Instead of making everyone a cohesive story.
Says sad that I didn't even hear of Wish had her.
Wish bombed in the box office. It did
Says I wish
terrible.
they made a Mario Kart Land.
And you know what's funny? The Mario thing with Universal doing their whole like Universal World thing. They have Mario and I think they have Mario, right? So for Disney to counteract that, they could have used Kingdom Hearts. You see how that works? Because remember, the video game movies are becoming
Says
a
the Wish
thing.
had potential, but they messed up.
Like think of it.
Says it beanbag, that would be dope.
Look, they have Universal, right? Universal has Mario, right? Mario and them are trying to set up a whole like connected universe based on Smash. All Disney have to do is literally make a, I want to say, a Disney
Says
movie
Disney
on,
flopped. Heavy on KH.
instead of like making a Disney movie on Kingdom Hearts, they could have made like an anime, right?
Says it bright for close. Yes, exactly.
They could have funded the anime, give it to Studio Trigger, and make a Kingdom Hearts animated anime on their Disney Plus show. Bet you that will make money. And then what they'll do is use that as a vehicle to start the whole video game multiverse thing alongside their Disney characters. Right? So you have like Sora, Riku, Kairi as your main focus. They're
Says,
the vehicle.
Dude, I would have watched that on repeat.
Like,
no cappity bappity.
You're saying this is a great business move. You can literally use these characters as a vehicle as the audience to connect them to the characters that you know from Hercules, Robin Hood, Aladdin, Tarzan. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be a cohesive one world. They're different worlds, different universes, different multiverses that connects. Just like how Kingdom Hearts has made the gummy ship. You can sell the gummy ship as a toy.
Says flopped.
You know what I'm saying? You can sell the Kingdom Hearts key as a toy, a pendant, a necklace, the Roxas, anything that is like jewelry made could have been sold as Kingdom Hearts merch to Westerners at a more higher price. You know what I'm saying? And then they could have used the Kingdom Hearts anime to make a Kingdom Hearts movie kind of that segments the connection between all the Disney characters as a video game.
Says Buddha buy a Keyblade necklace single.
To counteract the Smash on Universal. So Universal has their video game universe multiverse thing, Smash, and then Disney has their Ultimate Universe thing with not amongst their already existing properties of Marvel, Disney, Star Wars. So you can have all these characters as your big Smash video game that is counteracting the Universal Smash game. Do you see how that works? But they won't do it because they're stupid. Because ESG. You see how that is wild? I literally gave them a whole idea to counteract the Universal Smash Brothers thing as a competitor, but they won't do it. They won't do it.
Says get teaching the management. Right, Neil?
I would lay down the foundation how we would have did this in a 5-year run or a 10-year run. How we can set up the Disney thing with the Kingdom Hearts thing to make not only
says right now
the universe
says what is asked
for the movies and for the video game at large, but also how we can make these things into how we can integrate them into the Disney World zeitgeist so we can have different rides.
Says teach. What's ESG?
ESG is
says what is